Hi, welcome to Redneck Imp Review. My name is Pete Siegel, and today we're going to be doing a fire starting video. Again, yes, I know, I love me fire, but today we're going to do it with the Procamptek fat rope stick and the Blackbeard fire starter. They're both fire sticks, basically, for the lack of a better word, appear to be made with a rope, and they're infused with different types of fire making material. So today what we're going to do is we're going to compare the Procamptek fire stick, which is a fat rope stick, and what it is that's made in Canada. The Blackbeard is made here in the US. And we'll compare the two of them and see if they're identical, if they're really super close alike, if one lasts longer than the other, if one is easier to start than the other, or if there's really any difference whatsoever in them besides cost. The Blackbeard fire starter was about $10 before shipping. After shipping, I think it ended up being around $13 or so. And the fat rope stick is about the same cost, except it cost a little bit more to ship and ended up being right around $12 or $13 as well. So there's only a few differences between them. As you can see, probably just from looking there, the Procamptek is about twice the size and diameter than the Blackbeard fire starter. And it also is about 1/4 of an inch longer. And the diameter, as you can see, the diameter is bigger with the fat rope stick from Procamptek. Okay, so what we're going to do, it's a little bit windy today, so bear with the wind noise. I don't have a microphone yet. That's on our list of things to get to help make a better video, and we are recording this on my cell phone. So if the volume and stuff isn't quite there, I apologize for that, but we're going to do those. And today, to start it, I'm going to be using an Exotac Titan Light lighter. I like those a lot. They work real well for me, and I'll show you how I have to do it. It's not the old thumb turn and start for me, but you'll see when I get ready to start these how that works for me. And to get these cut down in ways, I'm going to use a Kershaw knife to get them cut up for us. So get this flipped open here. So it's a little difficult to get these open, but I can actually do it. And they're a tang lock or frame lock, so that it doesn't flip back on you when you're using them. So we're going to cut a little bit off of each one of these, and we'll see how they work for me. So we'll start with the Blackbeard. And I read somewhere that these are waterproof. I think it was on Facebook when I was looking at buying it. And I went to the website and they had a video of where they were doing it in ice and water, and that's all. That works good, but for me, cutting them without a hard surface is a little difficult. But we're not going to worry about getting too much of it off of here. We're just going to cut a bit off. So one thing, if you're out in the boonies and you have garbage, pick the garbage up and put it in the trash where it belongs. Do not leave this out here for someone to find, because that's just irresponsible behavior and does not help the environment out one bit. So I have a volunteer for that. Thank you, honey. And Yes, my wife is the one video recording again, so she got volunteered to do this, so maybe one of these days she'll end up on camera. And I'm trying not to get too much of this out and off of here, but I need to just, here's a rock. See, use your environment to help you out. I was having problems, so now guess what I'm going to do? Cutting them off here is a bit difficult, it appears. Alright, that's enough. I don't think we need more than that. Okay, so that one is a little tough to cut off of there, so we'll take that. Set it over here on the side. We'll set that right there. And now we'll do the fat rope stick here.
Brush off the rock.
There you go. She's on camera saying something, so there you go. So she is full of good ideas too. Alright, so these are a little tough to get open. So we'll just do this. And this is designed to just go right into your fire along with everything else. So and as you can see, my wrists are not all that strong either, so trying to get stuff to cut is sometimes difficult. So just persevere. Eventually you'll get enough off of here to get things going, okay? I do know one thing, I'm going to have to sharpen my knife when I get home. So, and there's what the fat rope stick looks like on the inside. Okay. Versus the black beard. Okay. Right now, just from this part, I think I'm liking the black beard a little bit more. Just easier accessible to me. So I gotta rest my back for a minute. Alright, so I know that's not as much as the black beard, but I'm getting wore out, so I'm going to call her good. Alright, so let me put my knife up here, because I don't want to set that in a spot where I'm going to forget it is and forget I have it. Okay. Now, tight and lighter. Okay. I filled this up a few months ago. Oh, let's see. During hunt season, which would have been around October. So, in order to get it going, I have to use my middle finger to strike it. That didn't work. A little windy. There we go. Start. You know, it was not windy here a minute ago, and now all of a sudden the wind picks up when I'm starting to do this. It's always how it works, isn't it? So, just the trials and tribulations. What are you doing? That's not good. Pin fell out of my top here, so just a second here. Wind is not allowing me to do this. So bear with me just a second. I have another way. Just a second. Next time we'll cut into this. This is my fire kit, and this has all the different fire starting things I ever want to have. So give me just a second, I'll get in here. Okay, so now I was going to do a different video on this stuff, but this is the Exotac Match Cap XL, and this holds quite a few matches. So when you're in a situation where your lighter doesn't work, what do? You fall back on the next option, and that's matches. So these should work. So, Willow, lay down. Willow. Lay down. Okay. So as you can see, there's a bunch of matches in there, okay? And these are the UCO Stormproof matches. They're windproof, waterproof, and all that good stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fire it up, and I'm going to touch the Blackbeard first, and then I'm going to jump it over and get the fat rope stick going, okay? Well, so much for that match. Okay. Okay, there we go. And look at that, we got fire. So with that right there, even with that little bit of the Procamptek, I'd be able to get my solo stove going with that. And that wouldn't be a problem whatsoever. So as you can see, they both burn real well. For me, the Blackbeard was easier to get, but you know, that fat rope stick, that's burning pretty good too. So right there, with that amount of flame, I wouldn't need any more than that to get a little fire going inside of my solo stove. Because all I got to do is have that in the bottom of the solo stove, start adding some small tinder sticks to it, and pretty soon I've got a nice good old fire going. But I think my next time I have to buy some of these, I am going to get the Blackbeard fire starter instead, just for the simple fact that it was easier for me to cut a bunch off of versus the fat rope stick. But that's my opinion. You know, I bought this stuff, so it was difficult to get that cardboard cut off of there for me. You know, so this one here, it just has that little plastic around it. You cut the plastic off, and by golly, it is right there ready. You can peel off as much as you want, and I had fire. So yeah, I'm happy with both of them, but I think the next time I'm going to stick with the American-made product, just for the simple fact that it's easier for me to use. So there are things out there that are going to be difficult to use. Don't let that deter you to find out what is out there. So this is Pete Siegel with Redneck Gimp Review. Hope you enjoyed this video, and
Subscribe.
please, yeah, my camera person there just told me, don't forget, subscribe. Hit that little bell over there that says notifications, so that when I drop this video or the next video, you can know that I'm doing it. So, but yeah, thanks again for Redneck Gimp Review, and that's my review on the Blackbeard Fire Starter and Procamptek Fat Rope Stick. We'll catch you on the next one. Thanks.